Welcome to the Art Den, where we get to know local artists and hear about their work and what inspires them. I'm Judy, and with me in the studio today is Rachel Sykes, a versatile artist who expresses herself through a wide variety of styles and artistic techniques. Rachel uses a wide range of media, including watercolour, acrylic, graphite, and pen and ink. Her artwork depicts a variety of subjects such as birds, animals, buildings, landscapes, and seascapes. She also creates abstract art in vibrant colours. As a child, Rachel visited National Trust properties and RSPB reserves. Back home, she would find the birds she'd seen in her favourite book of British birds and draw them. Rachel is keen on geometric shapes, and this fondness can be seen in her representational artwork as well as in her abstract work. Join us as we discover the secrets of Rachel's life as an artist and hear about her artistic journey. Hi Rachel, thank you for joining us today.
Hi Judy, it's great to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolute pleasure. So you've made a piece specially for the Art Den, haven't you? Could you tell us about that?
Yes, I've designed a geometric abstract with Art Den in the middle, and it's basically a geometric abstract with circles overlapping.
Right.
And I've done them all in different bright colours, and I've used the geometric abstract because it was something that I've always been quite interested in. That type of abstract work.
Oh, nice, lovely. Thanks for that. Yeah, cool, brilliant. So, how would you describe your artistic style and what techniques do you use?
Well, I have lots of different artistic styles, and I use a variety of different medium. I use acrylics, and I do bright, jazzy landscapes, buildings, birds, animals, etc. I do ink, just plain ink on its own, and I tend to do detailed buildings, etc. from that. I do pen and watercolour. I paint outdoors as well, so I tend to use pen and watercolours for that. And I do watercolours as well. Oh. So I use quite a range of different media.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's really good. So what subjects do you like to paint and where do you find your inspiration?
I like to paint landscapes and seascapes. I think that's perhaps my favourite. Right. Although I do like painting birds, animals. I do a little bit of portraits. But really, I think landscapes and seascapes are my favourite.
Right. Very nice, very nice. So
and I do abstract as well, a range of abstract work.
So sometimes you might be in the mood for doing abstract. And
it depends what I'm in the mood for doing, as to what I decide to paint or draw at the time.
Right.
And then depending on the type of work, say if it's a nice, bright abstract, then I may go for acrylics. If it's a detailed building, I might go for ink. Right. If it's a bright landscape, then I use a jazzy acrylics. It just depends on the mood and the subjects I'm painting.
Right. So it could be the mood that determines it. When you're in this sort of mood, you want to do something bright, and so you'll pick such and such.
That's right. Yes.
Or it could be you're going to do a landscape outdoors, so you're going to go, all right, I'm going to do a pen and ink and wash.
That's right, yes. So I pick the subject and the medium, and sometimes I pick the media and the subject. It just depends.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, fabulous, great. So you sometimes like to paint outdoors. So just the question, just generally, when and where do you paint, and how easy is it for you to start once you've started?
Well, I paint a lot at home, and I kind of paint indoors from photographs, which I've taken, and sometimes I paint outdoors. Right. And sometimes from the work I produce outdoors, I then paint it in more detail.
All right. Yeah, great.
So I collect photographs, sketches, and then produce a piece of work from that.
Do you have a favourite spot at home where you tend to do it, like a particular room?
Yeah, I just have a room at home where I work.
Yeah, so it's like it's a bit like it's your
it's
art
my own
room.
space, my own art space.
Nice. Yeah, really good, super. Thank you. So, You were interested in art when you were a child, and particularly in geometric shapes.
Yes. Yeah.
Could you tell us about how you rediscovered that interest?
Well, after leaving school, I did up to O-level art at school. And after leaving school, I just did a little bit of sketching, painting now and again. And then I decided to pick up art in much more detail in sort of mid-40s, late 40s. When I started caring for my dad, who was ill with Alzheimer's.
Right.
And I took my dad along to various groups, and most of them based around art. So I decided to join Huddersfield Art Society and develop my own artwork from there.
Oh, right, okay.
And basically when I joined Huddersfield Art Society, I worked on graphite or watercolours. So since being a member there, I've developed all the other things that I work on now, particularly the acrylics, the ink and wash.
Right, very good.
So,
excellent. Well, that turned out well then, didn't it?
That's right. So during the time I was caring for my dad, I developed my artwork and I've just continued on from there, and it's become a big part of my hobby and social.
Nice, really lovely. Thank you, Rachel. That's great. So you mentioned caring for your dad as well. I was obviously a challenge itself. What other challenges have you faced in life, and how has art helped you to overcome them?
Well, partly during the caring and after, we obviously went through lockdown.
Yeah.
And that's the time when my artwork's helped. It's given me something to focus on, something to work on, and something to develop during a time when I was really kept at home, having to stay at home, partly through caring, because I'm caring for my mum as well.
Right.
So I needed to stay at home, and I was also shielding my mum.
Right.
So I couldn't just go wherever. And I spent a lot of time going out walking, taking photographs, and developing artwork from that.
Right. So in a curious kind of way, that sort of like, seems to have helped quite a lot of people. It's been like a catalyst for a lot of
something to focus on, something to feel that you're developing something at a time when you're really restricted in where you can go and what you can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I found it very therapeutic.
Great, fabulous. That's really great. Yeah, lovely. So you mentioned that you're a member of Huddersfield Art Society.
Yes.
What have you enjoyed most about that?
I enjoy it's a friendly atmosphere, friendly people. I enjoy the workshops, the Saturday meetings and workshops. I've developed outdoor work from going on the outdoor days, so I enjoy that. And I think the way that I've tried lots of new techniques, although I keep coming back to my own style of artwork, I've tried lots of different media, lots of different techniques, and I've learnt a lot from other artists as well. So it's been a really good experience all round.
Oh, fabulous, really good, great. So can you tell us about the 99 World Artists UK competition? How did that go for you?
It was a competition that I saw during lockdown, and I saw it advertised and I decided to take part. And it was done initially online, and we obviously sent all those details in. I got through to the first round, the second round, and then I got through to the final 20, which was done as a webinar.
Right.
There were judges and there were different rounds and etc. And I got through to the last 20 and came 12th overall. So I was really pleased with the result.
Yeah.
And I worked on a theme of lockdown. All my work was a lockdown theme. And it was work that I painted during lockdown of things that had inspired me to paint. And that's what I did really. And
fabulous.
so I was pleased with the result and the experience.
Yeah, definitely. You did so well. That's brilliant. Excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, really. So you were closely involved as well with the Save the Rainforest exhibition in Queensgate Market.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
How was that for you? Is there anything particular that stands out in your memory about that? You know, you enjoyed about that?
It was very enjoyable. I think the theme of saving the rainforest, because I like to work with a theme as well. So I enjoyed working to a theme. I did about saving the birds and doing paintings of birds, which I enjoyed. And I think it was because you're painting something to put across a message.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. It was great.
Great,
Yeah.
fabulous, brilliant. Yeah, thank you. So, where else have you exhibited your work?
I exhibit through Huddersfield Art Society.
Right.
I've been involved with helping with the exhibition, arranging the exhibition every year. And I exhibit there each year. I've also exhibited quite a number of times at Home Firth Art Week. Right. Which is usually a good experience.
Oh, great.
And I've exhibited at Slathwaite Arts Festival.
Oh, right. What do you like about exhibiting?
I just like to see my work on display, listen to what other people's comments are, get a feel for how other people see the work and how it looks with everybody else's. And And it's a way of showing everybody the work, you know, the things I've worked on.
Yeah, and so it's like you've created something and you want
to show it to
people. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, fabulous, and get their comments and feedback, like you say. Nice. So, in terms of your personal identity and your sense of who you are, how important to you is being an artist?
Well, I think it's very important, really. It takes up, it's a big hobby to me, and it takes up a lot of my spare time. It's social, and I think it's therapeutic, relaxing, and it's something where I can do my artwork as and when I've got time to do it. So, yeah, I think it's really important from a social hobby.
Right. Fabulous. Summing up those reasons, then, you know, from the different things that you get out of painting and the whole thing, how would you sum up why you paint? Why do you paint?
I paint because I enjoy it. I enjoy it and I find it relaxing. I find it therapeutic, social, and just something I like to do.
Yeah, fabulous. I can't see better than that, really, can you? Yeah, nice. Thank you. So, thank you very much for joining us today, Rachel. It's been, great talking to you. Yeah,
thank you, Judy, and thank you for having me, and it's been a great experience.
Nice, lovely. It's all over so quickly, isn't it?
It is. It's gone quicker than I thought.
Great. Yeah, so, and to you, the audience, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to Kirklees Local TV on YouTube to get our latest videos first, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Should we get a cup of tea?
Yep.
Great stuff.